Howdy folks, and welcome to the second episode of Just the Two of Us, two artists, two songs, two questions on Tuesday night. Tonight I'm joined by Jules. You may know her from her time on The Voice in 2020. Since then, she's been releasing new music, including her new single, Aftertaste. I'm so excited to talk with her tonight. Let's jump right in.
It's so nice to meet you.
I know, nice to virtually. Hopefully one day we need to meet like in Chattanooga.
Yeah, whenever you come to Chattanooga next time to record.
Yeah, we were just about that today. Oh my gosh, we need to do it soon. That'd be fun.
Okay, so that leads into my first question for you. So we have the same producer for anybody out there watching, Dran Michael in Chattanooga, Tennessee. He's the best. So I started working with Dran because, I live in Chattanooga. How did you start working with Dran? You live in Arizona, right?
Yeah, so I'm in Phoenix, and I've been playing with, I don't know if you've ever heard of Lee Pereira, but him and Dran are really good friends. And I started playing with Lee at 12, like hop in on his set. And then as I continued to get older, I would still play with duo. And he was like, you want to record your music level, check out this guy named Dran. And that's how that happened. And so we started recording it. It was perfect. Like Dran is so awesome. I love that man.
So for anybody who's watching this that doesn't know, you were on The Voice in 2020. So I assume that this past year has just been crazy, being on national television at the start of the pandemic. Now you're making your own music. Just tell us about that. How's that been?
Yeah, so being on The Voice was a crazy experience. I didn't even think I would ever do that. Like I never thought I would be one to go on one of those types of shows, but I had learned so much being on it. Like it was such a growing experience for me that I'm so grateful for it, because I pushed myself so hard in rehearsals, warm-ups, in the performances, and even just learning the songs. Like I had never done anything like that before, and it really caused me to grow as a musician and as an artist. And I'm surrounded by so many different musicians, and never been surrounded by musicians before. It was just so cool in that vibe and in that energy. But from then on, I kind of brought that value with me into everything that whoopsies. And I don't know, we're just kind of going with it, growing with it. I released my very first EP when I was, but nothing super significant. I had a single afterwards too, and it was big. But Aftertaste, my most recent one, was released late last year, and we've kind of just been going from there.
So this leads into my official question for this.
Okay.
Which is, coming off of The Voice, you are about to release new music. You pick Aftertaste, which I love. I've been bopping to that all day long. So how did you choose Aftertaste as your first single since being on The Voice? And did you feel a lot of pressure to choose the right vibe?
That's a good question. I wanted to come out of the gates with something really strong, because Dran really got the vibe right off the bat, kind of a click thing. I'm sure you and him have kind of a similar thing. And we created we had 5 songs down, but Aftertaste was strong, lyrically, musically, all around. And coming out of the gates with that one was kind of important, just because it was so different than anything I had, I think. And I don't know, we just loved what we did with it. And I don't know, it just was meant to be. I think the vibe was that one, and so we just kind of went for it.
Yeah, well, I think it's awesome. What song are you gonna play for us tonight?
I'm playing Aftertaste for you guys. look like a liar as icy eyes flashing around. Maybe that's why he makes me feel so cold. I watch them fire, all the flames dancing around. Maybe that's why he makes my skin raw warm. He's trying to make me walk away, but he's saying a different thing when he holds my after dark. Normally on it, but in the moment I swear he plays. He's just taking his toll on my heart. Just give me a reason to walk away, so I don't have to see your face. Gotta get rid of your aftertaste. Load up the barrel and take your aim. Anything is better than this pain. Gotta get rid of your aftertaste. Feeling out of place. Turning rocks towards me. All his shadows are slowly on him to face. Face starts inside my head. All the stuff that once said. Can you hear my heart beating? Trying to make me walk away, but it's saying a different thing when he loves me and no one else. And I know he's been lying, but I can't seem to deny every little part he cuts and lays. Just give me a reason to walk away, so I don't have to see your face. Gotta get rid of aftertaste. Load up the barrel and take your aim. Anything is better. Gotta get rid of aftertaste.
That was awesome.
I had a question. Can I ask my question?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I don't know what original you're going to sing right now, but I listened to both Baggage and then High School, correct? And
Yeah.
Both of them. And can I just say, your lyrics are so cool. My question revolving around that, I think it's so fascinating, like seeing like a different artist, like writing process. And I was wondering like how you get into your writing process and what that looks like for you, because it's so different for each artist. So like what does that look like for you?
That's a good question. Thank you for asking it. I put a lot of time and effort into writing my songs, so it feels good that you're asking about that. So both of the songs I have out, High School Reunion and Baggage, were kind of started the same way in that I had like sort of a negative experience that led to me twisting it into like a humorous twist on things. And so High School Reunion, I wrote it because at the beginning of the pandemic, I moved home with my parents to save money on rent. And I was like, okay, I'm back in my hometown. I'm seeing all these things that I had around when I was in high school. And, you know, I thought I was going to be like rich, famous in 10 years. And here I am, not rich, not famous, nothing.
Like, you never know, yeah.
Yeah, and so that's how High School Reunion was born. And also, side note, I was class president when I was in high school, and so I'm for the rest of my life, I have to plan all of my high school reunions. And so that was why I wrote High School Reunion.
Oh my gosh.
And then Baggage was sort of the same way. Met this guy on Hinge, dated for just a small bit of time. He told me that I had too much baggage. And so then I twisted that into, honey, you just see me for my baggage, but I could be the whole package. So both of them are like, you know, negative sort of experiences, but flip it around, make it something confident, make it something funny. And that's kind of my writing style.
I was gonna say, because your lyrics are like not so much just, they're just so unique. Like it's like I had just been like translated like directly into the music. Like it was just so unique in that way, where like so raw, and like the lyrics are just so like quirky and like unique. I love it. It's such
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I am actually gonna play High School Reunion tonight, if that's okay with you.
I was hoping you would, because I
Okay, well, here we go. When our hats flew up, we hit the ground running, had to prove we could make ourselves something. We could see our name on the local news. In 10 years we knew we'd make them regret it, make all the doubters seem real pathetic, and they'd applaud when we walked in the room. But it's really hard, oh my Lord, to find dreams you can't afford. You gotta buy food, make rent, get paid, and soon a day turns into a decade. Well, let's raise a glass. The past 10 years really kicked our class. But we'll just keep on trying until we all start dying. If we pray, maybe we can get it done before the next high school reunion. We put name tags on, but it's all for show. We create Facebook, so we already know who lost their hair and who lost their mind. Talk the glory days and the weather, think how we all used to look better and try to hide all our wrinkle lines. Cause it's really hard to try and find creams that can rewind time. You gotta scrub hard and moisturize, and then a decade's gone before your eyes. Well, let's raise a glass. The past 10 years really kicked our class. But we'll just keep on trying until we all start dying. If we pray, maybe we can get it done before the next high school reunion. So go like your space and just give thanks to God that this ain't the end. We got another 10 to try and win before we have to do this again. And that's a reason to raise a glass. The past 10 years really kicked our class. But we'll just keep on trying until we all start dying. If we pray, maybe we can get it done for the next high school reunion. If we fail, then we'll just bail on the next high school reunion.
Woo! I freaking love that song so much. Oh my god.
Oh, thank you. Before we get off here, I need to know, do you know when your next song is coming out? Have you announced it yet?
So we have not announced it yet, but we just got the master back for it, and now we're currently working on the work, which should be done soon. So by the end of the year, for sure, we'll have a song or two out. But I am, yeah, my mom's in the room. She's like, 2. But yeah, we'll have like 2 songs out by the end of the year. They're all kind of coming in and trickling in on the artwork. So, you know, the distribution and everything, but you know, not set date, but set, you know.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to hearing your next stuff.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm so pumped. Are you releasing soon too?
Yeah, I actually did the artwork for my next song today, and that's why I'm burnt to a crisp.
Oh my god.
My next song coming out will be out in mid-July, called Blue Hawaii, and it's a fun, beachy country song, so I'm still in my bathing suit.
That is, oh my god.
And yeah, so I'm currently burnt.
I'm so excited. A beachy country vibe? Are you kidding me?
Well, thank you so much for coming on here. Can't wait to meet you again. All right, bye.
Appreciate you. Bye.